quickly do it. I would just go over the tissues a few times. But if you do find a spot like a trigger point that may need a little bit more attention, definitely give it some. A little bit of TLC, but again, the goal is you don't want to overdo it. The tissue process is that injury and tissue repair. Again, you don't want to excessively cause any damage. I love with the singling out the hamstrings on the foam roller. So if you climb to the edge of your foam roller and dig the back of the leg right there, and you can use more of your body weight to apply pressure. Now, an additional thing that you can do is rotate back and forth. Again, if you do find some adhesions, some trigger points in certain areas, feel free as you tolerate to do so. A good place to do this is, yes, your hamstrings, since this is for a hip and low back protocol, but also your calves, the upper calves and the lower calves, and down by the Achilles tendons. I can't tell you how many recoveries I've done from that one. Okay, so if you are going to down to the lower part, you can cross that leg over, and again, you don't have to just roll back and forth, some tightness, but even try some side to side. And again, you don't need to overdo it, guys. Just a little bit back and forth. And move on to the next part. You do have some lymph nodes and stuff. Pop a little right behind the knee. Again, singling out that hamstring. So your posterior chain is so important, the integrity of it, for, yes, your posture, your biomechanics, any musculoskeletal imbalances. All right, we're going to single out that glute here. So I personally have hip concerns, so I'm gonna if you get shin splints as well, it's a good part to do your leg as well as the bottom of your feet. Don't make fun of my faces. Again, if you find any spots, give them some TLC, but don't overdo it. All right. Now, this one is great to do. Sometimes I love starting and ending my foam rolling sessions, and that's just really help increasing the range of motion and flexibility in the lumbar, and really having them open up a little bit. And what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, to have them open up a little bit and decompress. So this may or again may not be for you. And if you do have serious spine issues, surgeries, infusions, this may not be best for you. Again, at your own risk, please reach out to a coach. But find that nice soft spot in your low back. Not soft spot, but where you would arch. And breathe into that. This is also great to do. I love doing this after the passive stretches before bed. Sets the tone. But this really can help decompress the back. Again, for certain people. If you keep your knees up close to you, it'll be a little bit easier as you straighten them out. It's going to really enhance that pressure there a little bit. And try and feel yourself let go. And that release just little by little each breath. Sometimes I bring up just as this like a core check. And do some marches. Boom. This is good for some pelvic tilts and engaging your core. Keep that engaged and push your low back into the foam roller. Keep it there. And then relax. Let it open back up again. All right, guys.